Hey, Speedwinghere here. So, last time we just finished the Tiki chapter, eventually. Did take us a while, but we got there in the end. And now we are going to carry on. So, what I want to do is that I'm pretty sure, if my eyes don't deceive me, I saw Yonaka had a lot of SP from handling all those reinforcements. So I think it's time for our first unit to inherit Canter. And I think Canter on Yonaka especially is going to be so good, because it will give her the option to be on tiles, and if people don't see hit on her, they might start running away. She can come off the tile, deal with them, and canter back onto it, which I think is going to be really good. But before I do that, I'm just going to quickly go do all the repeatables, get my bond fragments, so we know what we're working with. So I will see you back in a minute when I'm done with that.
Probably unhappiness.
I've never had anything like this. Okay, that's bad.
Wow, Alfred, thanks, mate. Wonderful. Man, what? I added all the extra ingredients and everything. I got an achievement. Okay, so I'm all done with that now. So, I've got a few skills that I want to give. I want to get Lineage onto Lapis and Alcrest. I just think that's a no-brainer skill to have. Where are you, Alcrest? Oh, there he is. And then I have noticed that it's not only Yonaka, but Jean have 1,000. So let's get Canter on them, shall we? Wonderful. I mean, Canter is just... out of all the skills I've seen so far, other than maybe some of these Tiki ones, Canter just seems the best. Right. I mean, I might end up replacing it with other things later, but I think for now, it's a no-brainer. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make some Micaiah rings, because I haven't got any of them yet, so why not? So, who have we got here? Anything good? Oh, we got Naysala, HP 5, luck and res. I mean, it's not very good, sadly. But it was worth a try. Okay. So I'm just going to equip those skills. And then we will move on to chapter 8, I think. Alright, lineage for you. Oh, nope. Although I would like to promote Alcrest. I just sadly do not have any Master Seals and there's none in the shop yet. Oh, this is going to be so good on you, Yonaka. And Jean I'll probably get a little less uses of Canter out of, but still pretty good. I mean, if I can use it after healing, that would be amazing. I guess we'll find out if it works like that. Oh, and I suppose I could go have a look at a forge, because I think a forged lance for Chloe could really help her out, because she needs something. I mean, she needs a promotion, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. I mean, perhaps I could stick one of the emblems on her, and that might give her the boost that she needs as well. But for now, I think a steel lance would be great on her. So, where is my steel lance? It's on Louis. Ooh, 15 might. That's really good. But then maybe I could also consider one of these. So what are these, do you reckon? That's probably a silver lance, right? And that's a spear, I think? So yeah, I think for now, steel lance plus 3. And the only problem with that is that then means Louis doesn't have a steel lance. Oh, and we now don't have enough to make one for him. But maybe that'll be fine.
I'll be here.
I think at this point I don't necessarily want Louis to be one-shotting people anyway. So let's stick that on her now, shall we? I think this is going to make a big difference. And perhaps we'll give him the Iron Lance instead. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to mess around with inventories for now, because we'll probably make some changes in the battle preps. So let's go on to Chapter 8. Onwards to Brodia. I still wonder whether they knew that name was going to sound like that when they translated it. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe it's on purpose. Right, Brodia Castle. Let's check it out. Maybe we'll get Diamond now. The Kingdom of Might.
We're here. Brodia Castle. I don't see any Illusian soldiers. Thank goodness. The attack hasn't begun.
Wait, there's someone in front of the gate. He doesn't look like a guard.
Is it an enemy soldier? No, that's Diamant! He must have come out to greet us!
Oh, very nice.
I've been waiting for you, Divine One. I greet you as the Crown Prince of Brodia. I'm Diamant.
These rendered cutscenes are gorgeous. I love them.
I've heard so much about you. I'm honored to finally meet the legend in person.
It's a pleasure, Prince Diamant.
And Prince Alfred, welcome. Queen Ev's letter explained your situation. Thanks for coming all this way. It's good to see you.
Likewise. I'm sorry it took a war for us to meet again after all this time.
Oh, and Alchrist. Thanks for escorting our guests from the border. I know that's a rugged road.
It was nothing, really. I bear ill news, however. Illusian forces attacked us at the Grand Crossing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it wasn't really nothing. I mean, Hortensia and her cronies jumped us.
Is that right?
A battalion led by Princess Hortensia. We fought her off, but she said something troubling. The Crown Princess intends to assault Brodia Castle. If they're after our emblem ring, we may be on course for a dangerous confrontation.
Wow,
We'll
whip
have to
them out.
prepare our defenses. Thanks for the warning, Alchrist. Come. Father will want to hear about this.
Oh, another Fire Emblem parent. I give him 2 chapters. Tops.
Why do you all look so tense?
Father, you were supposed to be waiting inside.
Yes, I know. And I was. But then I had this feeling my boy Alchrist might be home. Seems my fatherly intuition was right, as usual. Welcome back, son.
Yeah, he's friendly, he's likable, he's got a good design. 2 chapters tops, and he'll be gone.
Thank you, Father.
I wish you'd stop finding excuses to leave the castle. It's not safe out here.
Please, Diamant, not another lecture. Where's the harm in welcoming my dear boy back from his journey?
Yeah, please, Diamant, no foreshadowing.
Anyway, we'd best not argue in front of our guests.
Oh, it's all right.
Please, pardon my rudeness. Divine One, Prince Alfred, welcome. I am Morian, King of Brodia.
Good to meet you.
Likewise, I never imagined I'd meet the Divine Dragon.
So this is something that I've been kind of mulling over in my mind right from the start. You never prove to anyone you're the Divine Dragon. I mean, obviously, in terms of like Vander and all that, they see you wake up where you've been asleep forever. That makes sense. And I suppose characters that came and visited you saw you. But some of these other guys who just go, I'm the Divine Dragon, by the way, and they just accept it right off the bat. They're just like, oh, wow, Divine One, you know? It's interesting.
Indeed, such a special occasion calls for a welcoming duel.
There's no time for that. We have an important matter to discuss. As Alchrist was escorting our guests from the border, Illusian soldiers attacked them.
Huh, Illusians.
It appears that the Crown Princess is planning an assault on Brodia Castle.
Already making their move, huh? Soldiers, go now! Shore up our defenses!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Shore up our green units.
Well done getting that information, Alchrist.
Please. I don't deserve such kind words.
Humble as ever, son.
King Morian, excuse me, but I need your kingdom's aid.
You want our emblem ring, right?
Yes, please.
I knew you'd ask. That's why I brought it. Here, the ring of the young lion.
It's Roy. Roy's our boy. Let's hope he's better than he is in his own game.
Hey, Diamant, think fast.
Father, we're supposed to take care of the ring, not throw it around.
Ah, you're no fun.
Alfred,
Yes?
King Morian seems so nice.
Yeah, he seems so too nice, honestly. I bet Ivy or whoever's just gonna appear and just snipe him, right? Immediately.
This is the man who's always invading Elusia? I thought he'd be more intimidating.
You're seeing Morian friend and family man. He's known to be a big-hearted guy. But in battle, the demon comes out. He's not someone you want as your enemy.
Ugh. Father can be such a handful sometimes. Divine One, I've got the ring for you.
He's like an edgy teenager. Oh, Dad, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Thank you.
What will you do with it?
I'm going to summon an emblem. Rise up! Emblem of Binding!
There he is. Is that D. Roy from Smash Brothers Melee?
I'm Roy. If you're summoning me, that can only mean war has begun.
There was a person in there?
How about that? All along, this emblem dwelt in our family's ring.
Why are they all so surprised about that? I don't get it. It seems strange, so strange to me that all these people know how important the rings are, but don't understand why. It's weird.
And now you have released him. It seems divine is no exaggeration, huh?
Urgent news, Your Majesty. An illusion wyvern rider is approaching.
Oh, here we go.
It's dodging all our archers' attacks.
What?
She's here. Divine One, may I call upon Roy's help to defend the castle?
Of course.
Well, why don't you just ask Roy? He's standing right there. Oh, hello. I have such a soft spot for wyvern riders.
I, Princess Ivy, speak for the Elusian throne. I will now take your lives, your souls, and the rings.
Now, if only they didn't show her being an ally in the opening cutscene, like at the start of the game. I feel like this would have a little more weight to it.
I underestimated how far you could get into Brodian territory, Princess Ivy.
My soldiers are on the way. Now, I will give you a chance to surrender before they arrive.
Oh, I'm itching for that fight.
Father, go back to the castle.
What? Why?
If something happened to you, our country would be devastated. Please, leave this to us.
Right. Why should the king get a say in the matter? I'll do as you ask.
Hey, this theme sounds so much like the Rajang theme from Monster Hunter, if anyone knows that.
But, Diamant, Alchrist, don't you dare get killed.
We won't.
Well, we'll try not to.
Yeah, please try.
You must be the Divine Dragon.
That's right.
You really are as stunning as my sister said. I'm pleased to meet you.
Even the enemies love her.
As is my ring. But that's the ring of the Sage Lord. A gift from my father. With its power, I am sorry to say, I must kill you.
Well, it's Lee.
I won't
so...
let that happen. It's you who will fall, Princess Ivy.
You won't surrender then? In that case, my forces will prepare for battle.
Guess we'll
As
find
will
out what
ours.
gimmick he has. I get a feeling it's
I'll
going to be
stop
something
at nothing
scary.
to get those rings back.
Alright. Very nice. So we get Diamant right off the bat. Let's take a little look, shall we? So I'm assuming this is going to be route or just kill Ivy. Let's take a little look at her, shall we? I mean, I've seen a screenshot of this before, and this is horrifying. And I don't think it was even on Maddening that the screenshot came from. So, Killer Lance and a Master Lance. Oh, baby. That is absolutely horrifying. 38% crit chance. Ooh. And let's take a look at her skills, shall we? During combat with a foe, who is also a unit's most recent opponent, grants hit plus 20. That's not very good, honestly. I mean, it's kind of good on a boss in a way, because it means that you can't, like, avoid tank against her, because she will then hit you next turn. But on a playable unit, because she does become playable later, spoilers, they spoiled it for me, to be fair. That's not really good. It might have some application against bosses, maybe. So she's got Veteran Plus, like they all do. Now this is where the scary stuff happens. When unit has weapon advantage, unit takes 5 less damage. Okay. Vantage Plus. If unit's HP is 50% or less and foe initiates combat, unit can counter before first attack. And that's with the Killer Axe. And Adaptable. Makes sense that you'd have that. If foe initiates combat, unit counters with the best weapon available in terms of range, weapon advantage, effective bonus. And because she's flying, she gets plus 5 res. That is so scary when all paired together. So she's going to have this, which then will force her to swap to a weapon that has an advantage, so she takes 5 less damage. Then she has Vantage, and she's going to... I think what we're going to have to do is bait her in a way to never use the Killer Axe. Because if she hits anyone with a Killer Axe, it's most likely going to kill them. It is in the name. Ooh, Zelkov. Oh, she's got retainers. Well, let's take a little look at them, shall we? So we got Kagetsu. He's our edgy sword master. I've seen clips of him doing criticals that crack me up. It's got a Woe Dao. That's pretty scary, actually. And his personal is if unit initiates combat, inflicts a void -10 on foe during combat. Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing too flashy, nothing too fancy. It's just a bit of extra hit when on player phase. I mean, it's fine. Got Veteran Plus. And Zelkov, who is a thief, like Yunaka. Not quite. If foe initiates combat, inflicts hit -10 on that foe during combat, so that makes him dodgier. That's arguably better, especially on a thief, because if you can use... Wait, he's got little keys on his cape. Oh wait, no, maybe those are actually keys inside his cape. That's cool. I like that. So yeah, I mean, that's better than Kagetsu's, honestly. It's more suited for him as a covert, however he might suffer from having too much avoid because of that. Although I wonder if enemies will attack him, not factoring that into their AI, and then when they attack him it will lower their hit to 0. Be interesting to see how that works out. So what else have we got here? A lot of mages. Ooh, droppable wind tome. I would love that, because I have not seen one of those yet. I'm assuming it works the same as it does in previous titles, where it's effective damage. Oh wait, is this a defend chapter? Ooh, okay. We got Ballista. Does that mean it only has 5 shots? I mean, that's not bad. We'll definitely try and move Alchrist onto that. Some breakable environment, but I imagine that's to protect us, and then the enemy will break it and rush through. Although there's all these Pegasus Knights anyway that will probably just fly in. I mean, oh, there's a droppable here. What is that? Secret book? Ooh, secret book. That could be more money if I need it. Okay, so we got to think about who do we want. I mean, I think we've pretty much got everyone we want. We do not. So the time might have finally come. Vander. Oh man, these stat downs from that cooking F rank is kind of irritating actually. Vander, you have been so good, and you have done everything you would want from a Jagan, but I think it's finally time to stop fielding you, sadly. Because he's just not hitting things anymore, and when he does hit them, he's not hitting them for a lot, you know? And the only problem with this is we don't have an axe user. But maybe we don't need one. He said, hopefully. We'll see. I mean, I love Boucheron backup, but I really do want to start using Lapis. So she's just got the edge on him. Right, so This is something I forgot to do last time, is I want to move the thunder onto Celine, so she can actually use it. Get some application out of it. May as well yoink her Vulnerary while we're at it. And then I think we're going to do some ring movement. So we now have the Tiki ring. And I think what I'm going to do with it, at least to start, is I'm going to put it on a Leer.
Tiki, I'll do my best.
We'll have Dragon and Dragon, why not? And then I'm going to give this Free Houses bracelet to Chloe, because it gives strength, and that's something that she so desperately needs. Yeah, see?
Edelgard. Indeed.
I think that will help her out quite a bit. Now, in terms of Sigurd on Alchrist, if I'm going to be putting Alchrist onto that ballista, I don't really need him to have Sigurd, I don't think. So maybe we'll take Sigurd off him. And we'll give it back to... Ooh, Lapis, maybe. I mean, Lapis has such small move, it might be enough to give her a bit of a boost. So let's give it to Lapis.
Sigurd!
Leave it to me!
Sigurd! And then we just have to hand over a few of these to the people that are left. What's my best strength one? Quan. Well, he's on... Okay, you can take the Vandal one. And who's left? Alfred. You can have Ogma. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good for now. I mean, I'm not 100% sure on the Sigurd Lapis, whether that's really worth, but we'll give it a try for one chapter, shall we? So, where do we want to start? I think if Alchrist can just move on to that right away, can he? 4 move, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't. I mean, he could with the Sigurd ring. Kind of almost makes me want to put it back on him, but I won't. Other than that, I think we are pretty much good to go. Maybe we'll get Louis on the other side. Maybe do something like this. That looks a little better. Alright, let's give it a try, shall we? See what goes on.
Finally! Horsey, you stopped!
What?
Where were you taking me?
Horsey.
Huh? Wait, is this the castle? Is that Prince Diamant?
Amber?
What are Illusian soldiers doing here?
They've attacked us. Say, Amber, weren't you out fighting beasts?
I was, but then Horsey got spooked and wouldn't listen to me.
Why does this guy talk like this? I don't like the voice acting, and I really don't like the way he talks. I mean, I've always adored how in the series the horses and the wyverns are usually named after previous characters. I think that's such a nice touch. Horsey, I am not a big fan of.
I kept getting tossed around on its back, and next thing I know, here I am.
I'll never understand how you end up in these strange situations. But this time, it works in our favor. I was just wishing you were here.
Maybe Horsey sensed this danger. That's so clever of you!
Ready to defend the castle together?
I was born ready!
Well, okay. Well, it's another unit anyway. Even if he is annoying.
If our enemies reach the gate, the castle will be theirs.
Right.
We can't allow that to happen.
Oh, right. So it's defeat boss, but we cannot let them cross the threshold. Alright. We'll take it. So let's take a look at Diamant and the Horsey Enjoyer, shall we? Let's get him out of the way first. So, Amber. Oh, it comes with a Killer Lance. Well, I like him a lot now. 15 strength. Actually, maybe this guy's not so bad after all. Let's take a look at his personal. If no other units are within one space of unit or foe, grants hit plus 20 at the cost of a void minus 10. It's not bad. I mean, if he gets bulky, you could probably send him off on his own to do some stuff. Yeah, a void minus 10 is not the end of the world because, you know, he's a cavalier. You're not really looking to be avoid tanking with him. That's fine. I mean, all these personals seem pretty weak. I think they were trying to go for The personal's just being a bit of flavour, and the actual skill's coming from the emblem rings, right? So this is Diamant. He is a lord, our classic sword and board lord. A bit like Ike, I suppose. His bases are pretty balanced. They're not bad. But I mean, sword locked, 4 move. I mean, he's alright. I mean, maybe when he promotes, he'll get something fancier. So let's take a little look at him, shall we? If unit initiates combat, grants hit plus 15 to unit and foe if foe is able to counterattack. I mean, yeah, he'll hit more, I guess. But get hit more? I mean, that's fine. So these are the Roy skills. Hold out. If unit had 30% HP or more at start of combat, unit always survives combat with at least 1 HP. Amazing. I mean, it's just a infinitely better miracle, right? That is so good, and I'm a little confused what that has to do with Roy, but we'll take it. That's an incredible skill. That's pretty much a potential inheritable skill for your frontliners. It means that if they suddenly get one-shot by something that you weren't really expecting, it gives you that breathing room. Rise above grants level plus 5. That's unbelievably good. That's so good. I'm assuming that's only when you're engaged, right? So that'll just give you the stats of 5 extra levels. Really nice. I wonder if that works when you're level 20, though. If you're level 20, do you get 25 or do you get nothing? And Blazing Line, used to attack adjacent foe and an area 3 spaces wide. Target area and the 2 rows behind it set on fire. Sword only. That's amazing. I mean, if that's just an attack that hits a big block of people and then also puts them on fire after that, that's really good. That's really, really nice. And he has a Lance Reaver. Unusual sword. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, they both seem pretty good, actually. I'll take back what I said about him. But, I mean, how does he compare to Alfred? Is he better than Alfred? About the same. A bit more speed, though. Yeah. Right, anyway. Let's start thinking about what we want to do. So, these mages. Let's just kind of mark them out a bit. Because they are not someone that I want to go into. It doesn't seem like there's that many units here, so I'm going to assume there's going to be reinforcements. Probably quite a few of them. The fact that we got the engaged tiles up here means we probably want to do most of our combat up here, right?
For you, anything.
And it's defend. So we will, you know, we'll endeavour them on that.
Say the word.
Chloe hovering. I would love to get into this ballista pretty fast if we can. Okay, she'll get broken if she does that. Let's do this.
Your orders, please.
Now, the question is, when will Ivy fly over? Because she will. I'm 99% sure she will. And when she does, how far can she get? There. I mean, ideally, with how her Killer Axe works and adaptability and all that, we're going to want her to come into our range rather than us coming into her range.
Together, we will defend the castle.
Okay, Roy. I hope so. But yeah, we want her to come to us, preferably. The legend begins. Oh no.
I will do what I must.
Because, yeah, I mean, anyone taking a hit from that killer axe is going to be in some kind of trouble, I'm pretty sure. Even Louis. Okay, they're breaking this down immediately. So I'll be wanting to move people in there if I want to use the ballista, which I definitely do. Oh, Alfred, please. We can't be having that. I forgot to keep an eye out for archers. I don't think I saw any, to be fair. We will not relent
until the castle is ours.
Oh, reinforcements already. Okay. Wow.
If these enemies all come at once, our defenses won't hold.
Our castle has a ballista. We can use that to pick them off.
Yeah, we can and we will. Pegasus Knight, goodbye, I think. Right, so who's the scariest kind of Pegasus Knight? Probably an axe. Oh wait, you get to choose the weapon you fire out of it? Wait, can we hit Ivy? No. That'd be too funny if we could. So yeah, it's gonna be Axe Pegasus Knight. I think on this side. Yeah, this guy. Wow, that's a really nice animation. I miss playable ballistas. Like, Jake and Beck were so good in Shadow Dragon. Too good, honestly. So, do we... Let's get that off you so we can actually see. So we could send Chloe in here. She'll take an axe. Ooh, which does kind of hurt. Oh, well, we can't anyway. Never mind. So let's just start thinning these guys down, shall we? I'm not a big fan of splitting forces, but I think on this map you kind of have to, especially if they're going to be rushing in. Oh, look at that canter already being amazing. Well, I say that and I didn't get a whole lot of value out of it, but it's there. Try out the new Steel Lance. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think this is exactly what Chloe needed.
A right and proper end.
Okay, Lapis. The thing is, she's just quite weak. Now, she's probably my next person to get a forge, because, yeah, this just is not good enough, is it? I guess we could engage and break with the Lance, which I think is what we will do. And we'll move her like that.
Is it my turn?
Perfect.
Nice.
Doing a pretty good job of mopping up this side. The other side I'm a little more concerned about. Heal him up. Oh, we have access to warp and stuff.
Thanks.
That's still in the convoy. I forgot about that. I should really get that on someone. I mean, I really hope I can... Oh, yes, see, and then we can move him out of range. So Cantor is really good on Jean. Yeah, I really hope I can promote Saline soon, so then I can have another staff user. Because I'm just starting to get too many good staves. Alright, Horsey.
Understood.
Yep. Hey, Demont's pretty chunky, actually. 37 health. I suppose he is designed as a frontliner. Alright. Very nice. Get the chain attack.
I'm here.
This time, victory was mine.
Ah. Saline, your full move is still not very good. Perhaps we'll give a kill to Amber. Although I'm not sure if I'll use him. I mean, I've got Louis, I've got Alfred. Unless he can convince me somehow.
It's Diamond! I did it!
Yeah, it's just that choice of voice is a bit... I'm not sure how I feel about it. Now, this is a bit of an issue. So why can't they fly over the walls? Just impassable to flyers. Yeah. Okay. Well, what's going to happen next turn is they're going to break it open and flood in. I mean, I might have already made a mistake. I think I needed to get people standing here and here, honestly. Well, I guess we will find out. Honestly, this is bad. I think Celine will die if I put her there. Honestly, Alchrist might as well. Let's see what happens. They really don't give you much time before they do that. Okay, at least she doesn't double. That's the problem with the Steel Lance. It means Chloe will be doubled by people. Which is not really what you want from your Pegasus Knight. Oh, they all want to get him. I think I'm going to have to give up my Ballista already. Oh, if we engage, we get speed. Or is that speed? Oh yes, because it's the +5 levels, which is very nice. That also lets us take a little sneak peek at what he'll look like if we give him 5 levels, due to Maddening having fixed gross. So let's take a little look. 4 points of strength. Wow. Okay, so he has a crazy strength growth. He turns out pretty nicely, actually. Perhaps we will use him. So I think what I want to do now is maybe pull back in to get control of the Ballista again. As it's a very useful thing for me to have access to. However, if these Pegasus Knights are just going to keep coming in every turn, it probably wouldn't hurt to push a bit. Or, my other option is just to turtle until Ivy comes. Which could be preferable. Because whenever she does do that, are these walls? No. She will fly in like that, right? And unless her cronies move first, they will be behind her. Oh, Yunaka, you are so good. All those levels from the Tiki chapter have really done her well. There's the Wind Tome, which honestly I would love to be using almost immediately, thanks to all the Pegasus Knights on this chapter. So is there any terrain that we can plonk Yunaka in on this map? I didn't really look. I don't think so. No, sadly not. Do we want to do this, is the question. How much damage does she take? An overwhelming amount, so let's absolutely not do that. I think Sigadon Lapis might have been a misjudgment on my part. I'm kind of ruined by the fact that I love her design. I think her design's really nice. But is she actually that good of a unit? Probably not. I mean, her stat line is pretty poor. But I might be wrong. There's no harm in having a little bit of favoritism. It is Fire Emblem after all.
Let's be careful.
Yes, let's be careful. Chloe, please. I mean, with the warp staff, what I could have done is engaged with Micaiah to get the bigger warp, where you can warp multiple units, and then just warped my A-team right onto Ivy.
I'm ready.
I mean, I'm sure later on, once people start cracking this game apart, people are going to do things like that. People are 100% going to do all these kind of crazy warp things. They always do. Ooh, Diamond. The stat boost that Roy gives is really nice, actually. Could be good on Chloe, actually. But then again, it's the 2 recruitable units are moving, although I don't think they're recruitable on this chapter somehow. Wow, they do not give you much time. Things are starting to kick off a little bit. So if I engage with Tiki, yes, I get the Tiki weapons. Ah, let's use them, why not? We got plenty of engaged tiles. Wow, 105. Wait, how much health did it say I had there? Because I suppose Tiki also gives, yeah, +5s to everything. Man, I think Tiki might be just a little bit broken. So let's get Celine in here to deal with you.
Me first!
Not done!
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Now I need to just bear in mind Ivy's range. I do not want to bait her in, if I can help it. So I think I can't go on this tile. Ever. Would be a good plan. Because I mean, what's happening here is they're trying to force me to move forwards, but what is this again? Secret book. I'm honestly, if I miss out on the secret book somehow, I wouldn't even mind that much. Obviously I'd like to have it, but it would not be the end of the world. And we can canter her forwards, why not? So what are we dealing with here? Diamant, you would like some healing, but we can do that. Now that Jean has canter, he can come in and then get to safety.
The true battle is yet to come.
So I think all we really need to do here is just wait. Let them come to us. There's no reason not to. No one, unless they have some nasty like reinforcement here that just flies across, I think we'll be fine. So let's move Horsey Man out the way. Fill up Diamond. I mean, he is a great front line for them just to break into, especially while he has this Roy engaged. Move you back.
Me?
If we can deal with this axe user, we can definitely get that back, which would be nice. Right, Lapis. Oh dear. Well, you can break him at least. Yeah, I mean, I want her to be good, but it's just not looking like it, is it? Perhaps I can inhale my copium with a forge for her and an early promote next time I get a Master Seal. Force her to be somewhat useful. Because the thing is, she at the end of the day, she does have backup. I mean, if I can reclass her to a backup unit with range, but then I guess I could do that with anyone.
Simple enough.
Okay, this looks pretty decent. So the only people that can go there, yeah, the only people that can get out Christ is the Pegasus Knights, and that's fine because we're going to take one of them out immediately with the steel bow. I don't think it really matters which side, honestly. Now, I mean, now that we've got access to lots of emblem rings of lots of broken powers, this isn't too bad, I don't think. Oh, Alfred. Maybe I do want that secret book for Alfred. Okay. More Pegasus Knights. Now this might be a time to start blasting powerful moves. Wait, he has an effective weapon, or is that just the Wo Dao? It's the Wo Dao. So could this be a time for Blazing Lion, maybe? Okay, so it hits like across and then the fire's behind. And it doesn't
My
give
name is
counterattack.
Kagetsu. Pleased to meet you. If only it were under friendlier circumstances.
If only you could recruit me.
I will win!
Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so is it going to tell me what fire tiles do? Because I'm not too sure how they work in this game. Strength +2, that's nice. Damage per turn, 10. Ooh. Wait, so does that mean that you can, like, tank in it and just, well, like, tank in front of it and just slowly burn your enemies? That's really good if that's the case. Thief versus Thief gaming, perhaps? Oh, my Thief's just a little bit better, I'm afraid. Quite a lot better.
Leave now, or my duty demands you be destroyed. Nothing personal.
Nothing personnel, kid. Oh my. I'm pretty sure I made a joke about that when we first saw a picture of him. Nothing personnel, kid. I love it. I feel like I'm gonna like him a lot. And then we can canter her out of the way so someone else can come in with 2 range. That canter's just so good. I really hope that I can get canter on, like, pretty much everyone.
Oblivion is near.
Oblivion is near.
How unfortunate. I must return to Princess Ivy.
Oh, he's so edgy. I love him. I'm a sucker for edgy characters, honestly. Right, so we could do this to block, but I think Kagetsu needs to go, like, before he can hit someone with a critical. Oh, wow, yeah.
My turn.
His hit rates aren't great. I suppose he is a sword master. Lapis! I can fix her. Oh, wait, they're not passable? Really? Wait, fire's impassable? So does it trap people there? No, he can walk out of it. But he can't walk onto these. Why? I don't know how that works. That seems very strange. Well, maybe I can't fix Lapis. We'll just do it with Louis, shall we?
I'll help. I am defeated.
Big old trousers, mate.
I am defeated. I must retreat.
I can't fool here. Level for Louis. HP in defense. Oh, Louis, you need to stop with this defense now, man. Like, people just aren't going to attack you. I mean, I wonder if it would be worth reclassing him into a non-defensive unit. Because if he's leveled up a bunch of defense and he's got quite a high base defense, it might actually be more worthwhile to do that so people do want to target him, you know? Well, I was kind of saving you for one of the big bosses, but it doesn't look like I need to. I might as well just do this. They were actually relatively easy to take down, you know?
Hold steady.
Well, I don't want this axe user hitting Alfred when he's low, although I suppose I could always heal him up with Jean. Okay, Lapis, here you go. It's a broken unit. I can't even counterattack, please. Maybe I can't fix her. Maybe I can't fix her. It's very sad. But with a Lear bonus I could. Oh yeah, of course. I got this Divine Blessing. Grants a Revival Stone. Let's put it on Alchrist, so then we can actually be a little more dangerous with the Ballista. Now this isn't going to be like Tiki in a chapter where I can use it every turn, is it?
You're too kind to me.
Because if so, I might just not use the Tiki emblem, because that sounds way too powerful. Got a full level as well. Pay to win, I guess. Strength, speed, defense, and res. Very nice. Learn the class skill Divine Spirit. What? Oh, because I hit level 5 as Divine Dragon, I got my class skill. which is units engaged meter is shortened 1 step. Really good. The more often that you can be engaging, the better. Absolutely. Now, can I do this without the Iron Blade? Because I don't want to be doubled by an axe user as a sword fighter. If I can help it.
I won't let this go to my head.
Well, yeah, I don't think it will, Lapis. Somehow. So, let's heal people up. I imagine now Ivy's going to think about running us down.
I'm back in action.
In fact, we might want to back off here because we don't want to be fighting her, right? Oh, Cantor's so good. We don't want to be fighting her with her standing here because that's actually very scary. If we can lure her out a bit further, then we'll actually get more options of angles to attack from, which I think would be very useful. So hopefully she doesn't just run now. And we get a turn to do that. Very close, Diamond. It's interesting that he wanted to go for him over Alcris. Oh, okay, so they are potentially just ignoring me and going.
All right.
Oh no.
I'll step in.
She is
With
coming
this ring,
now.
Nothing and no one will take me down.
Okay, so is that warning, warning, warning? She's gonna move, she's gonna move. Okay, so maybe I don't use the ballista because using the ballista would trap me. But I fail to see a way that I can get her to do move without mowing anyone down, so we might just have to fight her here. In fact, preemptively, I'm going to get the warp staff out. I think that we might need to be warping people around. Yeah, I think it's most likely that we're going to be warping people around. Help them get into position to actually take her. So do you one shot? Fantastic, Yunaka. You are my golden girl.
Look what you made me do. I cannot afford to lose.
However, you are doing a little bit of XP thievery. So I maybe shouldn't be using you too much. Okay, so who are units that I can use that can then run away from Ivy? I think this will be fine because, well, it's Alir. It's this fog breath. I'm still not too sure what it actually does. Maybe we'll give it a try at some point. Not right now, though.
I'm getting sleepy.
I'm getting sleepy. Tiki rings rubbing off on you. I can fix her. I can give her XP. She'll be good, I promise.
I'm here.
I'll have to pay you back.
Ah, that was a bad use of my canter. I was hoping I could do that, then canter her back out. Right, so let's get... No enemies in range, really? It's not that long a range then. I was kind of hoping I could take out one of these guys. Well. Oh yeah, I said I was going to get the warp staff out and I didn't. So let's do it with Louis, shall we? I want to have this available because I feel like warping someone in to be able to get a better angle on Ivy might end up being essential.
What's our move?
Let's keep everyone relatively clustered here. I mean, wherever she comes, we need to be able to pretty much just burst her immediately, which is a little unfortunate because I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that.
Cheers!
We do have access to Free Houses Unite, which is very broken. However, it is on Chloe instead of Alir, so it might not be as broken. So let's just see what they do, shall we? Here she comes. Oh, And more reinforcements. Oh my goodness, a lot more reinforcements. Right. Oh boy. This is kind of what I was scared was going to happen. I was scared it was going to happen and did nothing to stop it.
I can't believe I did that.
I mean, we can back people out for the most part, I think. And I think we should definitely do that because we want to be fighting her in an area of space that we control rather than over walls and obstacles that she can hide from us on. This will also help us defend better for the defend tiles. I don't want any of these Pegasus Knights just whizzing past me if I can help it. I mean, I could even send a Leah over here to deal with some of these guys, maybe. Maybe not. She might pull them to her, though, which could be good. So let's do... I wish I could get that tile for Tiki back. Let's do this. We'll heal up. Alfred out. And Chloe out. Okay, this is actually fine. This is good. Now we're going to play against her on our terms, which is what I wanted. I can get that warp star. We may still need it for repositioning. Have the heal for now. Okay, let's find out what happens. Oh yeah, the Pegasus Knights are just ignoring us, making a mad dash for it. Now, if we beat Ivy, it defeats the chapter. It would be super nice if we could pick up this. Oh, we can. So, can we 2-round her? I'm not convinced we can, but let's give it a good shot, shall we? What does she currently have equipped? Is it the Killer Lance? Yes, but then with adaptability, she's just going to swap anyway. So I wonder what happens. I mean, Free Houses Unite, I think she can't counter on. As far as I'm aware. Wow, yes, she cannot. Well, this is absolutely what we're going to do.
With this emblem's strength and my own, there will be no defeating me.
Don't know about that one. So now what we want to do is we want to keep her on the Master Lance. We do not want her to ever have the Killer Lance, so we can only really use sword units for this. Lapis! You have a use! Oh, Vantage! I need to remember Vantage, but this is good. This is good. This is fine. This is why I wanted to make sure she didn't have the Killer Axe. I knew there was a reason. Yeah, this is fine, actually. I mean, what's her res? It's pretty high. Who had that wind toe? Oh, no, but no effective damage. Oh, no effective damage. Gotta remember that. Okay, so... Ooh. Well, funnily enough, this makes her equip Fire Tome. Just bonus chunk on her, so there's no reason not to. Now, I just do not hit her with a lance, or if I'm going to hit her with a lance, I'd have to do it before she gets advantage. Oh, I probably should have got Yanaka in earlier. Oh no, this is fine, we've got this. She is doomed, I believe. So let's go get that secret book first. Canter out. Let's pick up the secret book, because honestly, yeah, Alfred's hit rate's very low, and I'm going to keep forcing him to be good.
I am the Divine Dragon.
That's all the proof anyone needs, so
Guided by the emblems.
you yelling it in their face. So we got the Geosphere. It's very nice, especially for the starter maps. Vantage Killer Axe. Just out of interest, what would it do? 16 twice with a 29% crit. Holy. That is very scary. Well, I think it's only fitting that Diamant protects his castle. I guess we could get some Jean healing and maybe kill that Pegasus Knight just for extra XP.
Thanks a lot.
Double 12. HP, Dex, Defense, and Luck. Super nice. Oh, I should have Great Sacrificed actually for even more XP. Ah, didn't think that one through.
I'll apologize later.
Level for Alchris. Dex and Speed. Speed's always good. We want him to be doubling flyers. And then this guy, we can maybe even get another level on Alfred. Or we could use the Killer Lance, and if we get a crit, we can see if this guy has a funny crit animation, crit quote, which I bet he does.
I will be a hero!
I will be a hero!
That settles it.
I'm not sure if you will, Amber. You might be a hero of the bench, my friend. So, can we squeeze out any more? I think we can. No reason not to, right? Yeah, 70% on sword users, Alfred. I mean, is part of that due to the cooking thing where I lost a point of Dex? And his Dex is also just shaky in general. Well, let's finish this off, shall we? I think we've done all we can do here.
I won't fall here.
I can't fall here is the line, not won't.
No. The ring.
Oh, is she going to drop it? Please give me it. Yeah, that's probably about right. I still wonder what is the reasoning behind who gets MVP or not. Maybe it's damage, amount of units killed. Oh, wait, no, alternative slots. Well, I mean, that chapter was pretty easy, honestly. I mean, all you have to do is bait Ivy out so she doesn't get the first hit, and
recovered
it's
the
fine.
ring, but the emblem is tainted with Fell Dragon energy. I'll have to summon him again myself.
Free us! Emblem of genealogy!
Emblem of... I won't say it. Very nice fans who are very friendly to new players.
I am Leaf. Thank you for letting me swing a sword with these arms again. I will do what I can to retrieve that which has been stolen.
Thank you, Leaf.
That was brief.
How could I have failed?
Well, you
It's over,
ran at
Princess
us.
Ivy. Surrender.
You ran at us and let us all gang up on you. That's how you failed.
I will not. There is more for me to do.
No!
She's gone.
Your Highness, urgent news from the border.
What is it?
An Illusion battalion stands at the ready. King Hyacinth is acting as general. He's leading their army himself.
What?
Yes. And he is demanding to see King Morian.
A full-scale invasion. Oh, and well, I wonder what he'll do when he sees King Morian, right? That Fire Emblem parent that we like so much.
I must face him. Anything less would bring dishonor to Brodia.
Father, he's baiting you. This may be a trap of some kind. Go back inside.
I must face him in beer pong. To be a real bro.
Ha! I can fight my way out of whatever trap he springs.
I urge you to reconsider.
Listen, who's the father and who's the son here? Stop trying to protect me. Son, this has been happening a lot lately. What's it all about? Are you worried Brodia might lose this war? Or lose its king?
We're not ready for any of this. Brodia to lose its king. Or me, my father.
Diamant.
From a young age, I was told I would lead Brodia after you died. Imagine, a boy forced to anticipate his father's death. To think of that empty throne.
Yeah, now we're anticipating it. We're not going to get another 5-minute death paralogue, are we?
The Fell Dragon has returned. War is here. The future is uncertain. And I'm not ready.
It's all right, Diamant. If I die, I die. Brodia will live on.
But, Father...
What? You don't believe me? After I'm gone, I know you will lead with a steady hand. Though, I'm offended you expect that day to come so soon. You think I'm gonna lose, huh? You think I'm weak? That I need your protection? Oh, the hubris of youth.
That's not what I meant.
King Hyacinth awaits me on the field of war, his army at the ready. If Brodia hides, then what? After years locked in battle with Elusia, will we reveal ourselves as cowards?
I mean, he's making a good point, to be honest.
Listen to me, Diamant. I will fight bravely for Brodia. I do not fear death. Being known as a king who runs from battle, that scares me far more.
I mean, why doesn't he take the Roy ring and use that skill that stops you dying at above 30% health? That'd be useful.
What do you think about this, Alchrist?
Me?
If I die, and Diamant alongside me, you will take the throne.
Father, don't say that.
I will not let that pass. I will protect Diamant to the bitter end.
Alchrist.
Haha, that's my boy! Diamant, you could learn a thing or two from your brother. Fear has no place in my kingdom. If we step into fear, then we step out of Brodia. Now then, to the border!
It seems I can't dissuade you from this path. All I can do is walk it with you.
No, walk it with me. I want you as a playable unit, please.
Come on, everyone. Let's show Elusia why we're called the Kingdom of Might.
Haha, that's it. This won't be the last time I see the castle.
Red flag, red flag, red flag. Why would you say that?
And when I'm back, a tournament with our strongest warriors. That means you, Divine One.
Me?
Yes, I want to see you transform into a mighty dragon. Whoosh! Roar!
Oh, okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. You're right. I could turn into a dragon.
Yeah, with the Tiki bracelet.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'd like to spar with you too, Divine One, after Father gets his chance.
Wait, but like, all jokes about the Tiki bracelet aside, can Aaliyah turn into a dragon? We haven't seen it, right? She's just there saying like, yeah, I could turn into a dragon. Like, do it then. Why haven't you been doing it from the start? Wouldn't that be incredibly useful?
But that's for later. Now, we should prepare for our journey to the border.
Indeed.
This talk of turning into a dragon. Mother could. Can I? I have no idea if I can. Or how.
Need a dragon stone, my friend. That's how it usually works. 30,000 gold from Brodia. Very, very, very nice. And just in time, seeing as we got the silver card last chapter. Hopefully the shop will update and we can buy a lot of really nice stuff. So, that chapter was easy. I wonder if I got too much XP in the Tiki chapter, because that was very straightforward. I mean, the biggest threat was Ivy, and all you have to do is bait her like we did, so...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it. I'm very glad to see something that's a little bit different from just kill boss, you know. They had to defend as well, and the Pegasus Knights were going for it if we didn't block them off.
Yes.
I like the ballista. I hope there's more maps with ballistas. I'm a big fan of them. Although hopefully there's not killer ballistas and stuff like that. Although it said you could use any bow you want, so I wonder if you used a killer bow from it, whether you could crit with a ballista. If so, That might make for some very scary enemies later. So it doesn't look like there's any animals. Well, there's a couple of shinies right up the top, so I'll quickly grab those. But yeah, far more straightforward than the Tiki Paralog. Otherwise, it was pretty good. So I think that's it for now, and I will see you next time, where we will go on to the war. Chapter 9. Alright, catch you later.